So ladies and gentlemen, Assassin's Creed Valhalla has finally changed its release date. Now the game is not going to be releasing on November 17th as Ubisoft previously promised. But before you get mad, just listen dude, just listen. Ubisoft has done something really incredible. This is good news, of course, it's not bad. Now when I said Ubisoft changed the release date of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I basically meant that they preponed the release date of the game. Now this is what the official Assassin's Creed Twitter page had to come out and officially make this statement, saying that Assassin's Creed Valhalla launches with Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S on November 10th, 2020. Build the Legends of the Viking Raider on any console, upgrade from Xbox One to Xbox Series X at no additional cost, which means that you can basically buy the Xbox One version and you can play the same game on Xbox Series X, so you don't really have to pay additional cost to buy the game once again on the next gen consoles. The same also goes for Xbox Series S as well, if you guys are deciding to buy that console as well. Now listen, there's a lot of confusion from this new change in release date for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I do understand Ubisoft has made a ton of change for the other upcoming games as well, like Watch Dogs Legion as well, which we will of course get to in a bit in this video, so stay tuned for that one. Now here in this picture you can actually see it says Assassin's Creed Valhalla November 10th, 2020, which will be launching on Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Stadia and PC, basically on all the platform. Now you guys might be wondering, why is there no PlayStation 5 on the list? And that, gentlemen, is basically because PlayStation hasn't really announced any kind of release date, no prices or whatsoever for the next gen consoles. And I'm pretty sure that PlayStation is so ready to drop that goddamn nuke, and we're going to be finally getting the price and release date of PlayStation 5 very soon in the coming days, maybe probably tomorrow as well if we are lucky enough. And that is basically why there is no PlayStation 5 included here. And Ubisoft has now come to a conclusion that they want to be releasing Assassin's Creed Valhalla as a day one launch for the next gen console, so that is why they've gone with the release date of November 10th, 2020. Now moving on to the next juicy information, man, the official Assassin's Creed page on Twitter has now confirmed that Assassin's Creed Valhalla will be running on full 4K resolution at 60 frames per second, and that is one hell of a great news. Now this is what they had to say on their official Twitter page. They said, thanks to the power of Xbox Series X, and enjoy the world of Valhalla in full 4K resolution at 60 frames per second. We're happy to announce the issuance of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's November 10th on Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC. So if you guys are worried about PlayStation 5, it will be added once Sony decides to release the official release date, so don't really worry about it. The game is going to be releasing on the same day on PlayStation 5 as well as on the Xbox consoles. And down below the tweet, they've just followed up saying that buy the current generation version and get the new generation version at no additional cost at the same price of what the current generation games are, which is $60, and they're not going to be charging $70 as far as what Activision and EA is currently planning on doing, a $70 deal for the next gen games, dude. That is so freaking scummy if you ask me though. These two companies are one of the most greediest companies that I have ever seen in gaming history, and I'm really thankful that Ubisoft is not going in the same route, because they've already lost a lot of reputation, and I would love to see Ubisoft going the right way and also be as much consumer friendly as possible so they can succeed in the future. Now moving on to the next information, lads, we have a brand new gameplay of Assassin's Creed Valhalla which is running on the Xbox Series S. Now please don't confuse this for Xbox Series X, because X is different and this gameplay is actually being run on Xbox Series S. Now this clip right here is a very new version of the game, which is completely different from what we've already seen in the gameplay reveal trailers as well as what the content creators already got to play in the early versions. Now this is a much newer build which is currently running on Xbox Series X, and as you can see the down below text, it basically says the game is still under development, which of course means that this is not going to be the final build of the game. Now you can already see how improved the graphics looks in this clip from what we've already seen in the previous beta versions of the gameplay. Now of course the video quality is pretty bad, and that's because this is coming from the Twitter post and not the YouTube post, but if I do end up getting a really good quality, high quality video, then I will let you guys know. I'll drop that on my Twitter page or even on my YouTube channel, so make sure you guys stick out for that one. Now here on the tweet, Codex basically say that the new extended footage of Assassin's Creed Valhalla showcased within the Inside Xbox presentation, showcasing a more powerful and improved version of the game utilizing the Xbox Series X technology. Now one thing I really want to get straight here is that this clip is not Xbox Series X. I believe that this was some kind of a mistake which is done by Codex. This gameplay clip is actually running on the Xbox Series S version. And finally, of course, we have another really cool information which is coming from Access the Animus on Twitter, where they have now confirmed the cross-save functionality between Xbox One, Xbox Series S and Xbox Series X is now enabled, which means that let's say you're playing the game on your Xbox One console console, then you decide to buy the next generation console, maybe you want to buy Xbox Series X or maybe Xbox Series S, and you will actually be able to continue your gameplay progress from where you left off on your Xbox One console. So you don't really have to restart the entire game and replay the whole thing. So you can just basically upload your save files to the cloud and you can basically continue your gameplay experience without really having to lose any kind of saves. So I'm basically thinking that Ubisoft might end up showing us a brand new gameplay reveal of Assassin's Creed Valhalla running on the Xbox Series S console. And we have the Ubisoft Forward event tomorrow and we're just one day away from it, and we might most probably be getting a brand new gameplay which might be running on the next gen Series S console. And they might also officially reveal the new release date on their Ubisoft Forward event, which of course I will be streaming on my channel, and of course cover all the latest information on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So if you guys are interested to know any information about Assassin's Creed Valhalla, this is going to be your go-to channel anyways, because I've been dedicating this channel to cover this game all the time, man. So if you guys are interested in any of those content, feel free to go subscribe and turn that little bell notification on, because if you don't do that, YouTube basically does not send you the notifications of my daily uploads. So make sure you guys turn that on. And also, if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, make sure to go ahead and slap that like rating, because that really helps me out, helps the channel, and also helps the content rank in algorithm. So just do it, fams. Just show your support, show your love, and I will bring out as much content as I basically can. Now with that being said, let me know in the comments down below on which platform are you guys going to be getting Assassin's Creed Valhalla on. Will you guys be getting it on the PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X or Xbox Series S or even Xbox One X or Xbox One or whatever, dude? If you guys are getting it on Xbox or PlayStation, or if you guys are getting it on PC, let me know in the comments down below. Let's see which console is going to be having more player base this time, since we have the price ranges now being announced officially. So I would really love to know which console or which platform you guys are going to be choosing. So let me know down below in the comments. And with that being said, I hope you guys had a blast of a day, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Until then, take it easy, fams, and good bye.